Hello everyone, my name is מעיין and I'm one of last year's UGA Shinshiniyot. This year we are not in Toronto to help you learn a little bit more about Israel, but I'm here to give you this video of 8 facts of how Hanukkah looks like in Israel. So, let's go! There is one thing no one can resist during the holiday time, and that is, you guessed it, sufganiyot. Voladin is an Israeli coffee chain that is known for their pastries, and on Hanukkah, their sufganiyot. Each year, they come out with new flavors, from chocolate covered to maple covered, and even pistachio filling. So, no Hanukkah goes by without at least one of these. Having 8 days off of school can be a little boring if you have nothing to do. And that's why the Festigal was created. A show filled with last year's top artists, music, and colorful costumes all around. Each year, they have a different theme for the show, from the digital world to old tales, superheroes, and the underwater world. So many different Festigals since 1981 to today. The Festigal represents many Israeli childhood, and here's a little clip of what it looks like.
פשוט תזוז, שנה את הזוויות, נראה איך הכל יהיה, פתאום שטויות היא תזרוק. תצא מזה, בוא בשם. הבמה שלך, מערב פרוע, כל שבוע, תן את עצמך. והכי, הכי חשוב, אל תפסיק את הגוף. ואם זה ייקח, ואם אחרת, אני נשאר שלה.
One special thing about Israel is the fact that we have here people from all over the world. Different cultures and ethnicities that come with their own unique traditions. So as you know, on Hanukkah we eat sufganiyot and latkes, foods that are drenched in oil to symbolize the oil that lit the menorah and the miracle of the oil jug. In Moroccan, Tunisian, and Libyan homes, you will find many more oily foods that you might not have known of. For example, there's bouik, which is a thin dough filled with either an egg or mashed potatoes and then fried. Spinach, which resembles a sufganiyah, but only gets topped with powdered sugar and is definitely one of my personal favorites. And then there's shbakia and mufleta, which are mostly known for the mimuna time after Passover, but are definitely a Hanukkah staple in Moroccan homes. Only allowed to eat one sufganiyah, might as well be the biggest one in the world. A small bakery in Netanya decided they want to break the Guinness World Record for the world's largest sufganiyah. It weighed 140 kilograms and spread over 1.5 meters. It took 300 liters of oil to fry it. What do you think? Would you give it a bite? Our soldiers are always on the move, and some of them don't get to go back home to celebrate Hanukkah with their family. But that doesn't mean they don't light up the candles on each day of the holiday, no matter what or where. Flotilla soldiers were deep underwater in a submarine during Hanukkah, but that didn't stop them from lighting up the candles right then and there. What do you think? Is that the weirdest place that Hanukkah candles were ever lit at? On the days of Hanukkah, there's a certain trip you can take. A trip that will walk you around the beautiful streets of Jerusalem, looking on the beautiful lit hanukkiot on the windowsills and the doorsteps. The hanukkiah tour doesn't only show you the beautiful sight that is walking down the streets of Jerusalem during this time of year, but also teaches you everything about the holiday with different stories and characters that will guide you along the way. So here's a short clip of what it looks like. So maybe if you find yourself in Israel during this time of year, consider going on a journey following Hanukkah's lights. If you want to celebrate it, then celebrate it big. The biggest hanukkiah in the world is placed right here in Israel. Located in Jerusalem, it is 11 meters high and 56 meters long. It took 10 days to assemble with the help of 110 workers using more than 6 tons of metal. Another beautiful sight to see in Jerusalem during the holiday. Last but not least is hagerhagem, which translates to the holiday of holidays. It's a festival celebrated in Haifa during the months of December. Haifa is known to be a mixed population city, a city where all religions coexist. The festival is all about celebrating the holidays of all religions that happen in December. Hanukkah for the Jews, Christmas for the Christians, the month of Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, and Eid al-Adha for the Muslims. The celebration of the festival happened each weekend during the month and are celebrated all around the city. Activities during the festival are concerts, parades, fairs, art galleries, tours, and many more. So these were my 8 facts for the Israeli Hanukkah. I hope you learned something new and that you have some plans for the next time you find yourself in Israel during this time of year. Thank you so much for listening and happy Hanukkah.